Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Daily Angel Messages. And today, the beautiful Archangel Chamuel is stepping forward. And I haven't received Chamuel's energy for a while now, and I usually connect with Chamuel very, very often because Chamuel is one of my favorite archangels. And I remember when I first connected to Archangel Chamuel, probably about two years ago, I believe now, when I became more closely connected to Chamuel on a different level, and I really felt Chamuel's divine love. And whenever Chamuel comes forward, I know that it's a sign that Chamuel wants me and also others to do more self-healing and to bring greater self-love into our hearts. So Chamuel is touching your heart, and Chamuel wants you to love yourself more. And I know there's always healing, there's always deeper levels of healing that we're moving into, and deeper levels of self-love. So Chamuel is helping me to love myself more, to accept myself more. And I know that when I'm being guided to do that, I know that that is also a message for you to really forgive yourself, to love yourself more, because perhaps I believe that really is the world's greatest challenge, where we haven't received that love. I've been listening to things and watching things the last couple of days. I've started watching AJ and the Queen on Netflix, and that has been the message that has come through. And I also listened to a wonderful podcast by George Lisas, who was interviewing Jordan Bach about being gay and all of that, and that the energy of that self-love, self-acceptance was coming through, that Chamuel was sharing. And a lot of people can be comparing themselves to others. I'm guilty of that too, of comparing yourself to other people in whatever which way we can compare. And I know they say don't compare, don't compare, full stop, and I get that, but sometimes it's hard. We fall into that trap, and we're all on a different journey. So I could compare myself to someone else who had a different experience of life, who could be more self-accepting, or someone who's more beautiful than me, or someone who has more money than me, or somebody who's more successful than me, or is demonstrating more motivation or more ability than me, or whatever, however they do things. And I can be like, why aren't I like them? And that's an opportunity for us to really bring in more love and more healing. And I believe that that's why I feel so closely connected to Chamuel, because I feel that is the key to healing our world, because there are so many people who are longing for that self-love. When people are angry and they're in pain, or they aren't able to show that love, it's because it wasn't modeled to us. And we're living in a world where that love isn't really fully modeled to us, where fear and lots of fear energies constantly being put out to us by the media and different media forms. And since we're children, and so we're taught to be afraid that we have to try hard, that things might not go our way. And so there's a lot of fear energy, because ultimately that is preventing us from experiencing that deep love. So Chamuel wants us to experience deeper self-love. Chamuel wants us to accept ourselves and to really be aware of a love that we've never even experienced. Chamuel's love is so powerful. It's like a love that you've never experienced, probably from another person, even in a romantic relationship, because the love in a romantic relationship is still limited. It's still based on how much that person loves themselves. So if you love yourself so much, and that person usually is a reflection of how much you love yourself, you're attracting someone who is of a similar energy. So therefore, your love for one another can only go so deep. Where Chamuel comes in, who is demonstrating God's love for us, and it really brings that idea of love to a whole new level. And we all have pains, we all have shadows, we all have aspects of ourselves that we're ashamed of, that things that we've done in the past or things that we've experienced. And that part is within our energy and our aura. And now we're being asked to release that. And the only way we can release that is through self-acceptance and self-love, by loving ourselves irrespective of what we've done or what we've gone through or what we've experienced, and showing ourselves that self-love. So really welcome Chamuel in today to bring healing to your heart, because that's where all the pain is. The pain is here in your heart, the lack of love that was shown to you, the lack of acceptance that you showed to yourself. It's all in here, but also this is the point at which the love can enter. So everything is being worked on through your heart space. So sending you lots of love and blessings from Archangel Chamuel today.